Hey, what's up, world? Young Blacks checking in once again. Special shout out and a thank you to everybody tuning in and checking out Prison Reform TV. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell button so you get notified every single time I upload another video. Okay, so for those who don't know, I did 7 years in prison for a string of robberies I committed back in 2012, 2013. From 2013 to 2020, I was incarcerated. This channel is not to glorify or to boast about, any past criminal history or actions that I've committed, but, rather to, give people insight on my experiences during prison and to, hopefully steer you away from going down that path, or just give you insight, on what it's like, so you may be more grateful for, what you have out here, and understand that it's not all peaches and cream behind the walls. Okay, so anyways, let's get back to the topic. It's around 2015. I'm at Roach Unit in Childress, Texas. I'm living on 2 Road. They come in, they tell everybody get by the doors for count time, and they're also passing out mail at the same time. Okay, so I had a celly man. Everybody called him Screech. He was from Dallas, Texas. We're right up there, man. We're at the door, it's a good day, man, nothing really too irregular, I woke up in the morning, went to work, did my thing, came out, did my workout, showered, watched a little bit of TV, I'm hoping to get some mail from my people because, man, in prison, man, you crave, man, hearing from the outside world, knowing that your people are all right, that they're doing good, you get some good news, and that, you just stay up to date with what's going on, man, because behind those walls, you're secluded, and you're confined and you're kept away from the rest of the world. So this day, man, I was in for a surprise, I was actually, it was a very eye-opening experience for me, So I get my mail. It's a JPay. It's from my mother. For those of y'all who don't know what a JPay is is an electronic letter that your people can type up to you, from the internet, And instead of them having to write you, go buy stamps, go buy envelopes, go buy paper, they can just, log into this website, send you an electronic letter, and then boom, it's printed out at the unit. They come and they pass it to you. So I get this letter, man, and I just remember, my mom telling me, the usual, good afternoon, son. I hope you are well. I hope that you're in high spirits and you're staying as positive as you can and you're continuing to do the right thing, to make yourself a better man when you come out of prison. And right after that, she goes, son, I got some news that you may want to sit down for. Automatically, man, I'm thinking somebody in my family died, somebody passed away, and it's not something that I'm ready to hear being behind these walls, Nobody's really ready to hear this stuff behind the walls, So she gets to telling me, she goes, I'm sorry to tell you, but so-and-so's father's died, and the person that she's speaking of is one of my co-defendants, and to this day, fortunately, we're still like brothers, we are brothers, we're not like brothers, we are brothers, but this young man, this young individual, I introduced him to a life of crime at a young age, something that he was never used to. He didn't grow up around, and if it wasn't for me leading him down that road on, teaching him about, the dope game and, robbing and jacking, he would have never went down that path, At least that's what I believe would have never happened, if it wasn't for me. So as an older individual, man, and and the person who's looked up to as an older brother, I felt a big responsibility for, this happening to this young man, him having to lose his father while being, locked up in prison. So as the story goes, as the letter goes on, my mom's telling me, she goes, son, you need to understand that, so-and-so loves you, just as much as you love them, and he doesn't blame you for what happened, So don't take this, don't take this the wrong way and flip out in there, and blame yourself for what this, for what has transpired. She goes, you just need to know that, y'all need to learn from this experience, and y'all need to move on, and y'all need to do what it takes, to never come back to this place again. So, man, for about a week, man, I'm going through it, man. I'm going through my depression, at